Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another match reaction and another absolutely ridiculous game. I didn't think it could get any more crazy after Monday night's 4-1 win at Tottenham, but we've served up another classic in the space of a week. A 4-4 draw against Man City with Cole Palmer's stoppage time penalty securing a point for us and a point that we absolutely deserved. I mean, look, before the game, I said I fancy us for a point, a 1-1 draw, but I don't think anyone expected us to score 4 goals. I think a lot of people maybe expected us to concede 4, but to show the fight and the character to come back from goals down on multiple occasions, there's so much to be positive about from that performance. Yes, it's annoying that we didn't win the game because I think we did more than enough to win the game. I think we were the better team, but it was so important that we didn't come away from that game with a loss, because that would have it would have been sickening. It would have been really hard to take. But look, I think we can be really pleased with the work that we've done today, the performance we've put in. And you know what? The lads actually surprised me today. You know, big result against Tottenham. But from minute 1 today, I thought we were brilliant. I thought we were really, really good. You know, everything was spot on. The setup was good. Everyone was doing their jobs. And look, you know, I'll get into the talking points of the game later on. But if you think about it, 2 of the goals we conceded, one from a penalty that should never have been a penalty, and the second one for Rodri took a big deflection. The Akanji goal, he just left free, a free header in the box, no one picking him up. So look, if we can just iron out a few of our individual mistakes and slight lapses in concentration, then we can absolutely, you know, really push on and really go places. But I mean, what a game of football. It was just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, lucky enough to be there, lucky enough to have attended 2 ridiculous games this week. And you know what? It's something to build upon. Yes, you know, the position on the table is not great right now. But, you know, at the start of this run where people were giving us no chance at all, like to get a win at Tottenham, to get 4 points from Tottenham away and Man City at home, that's huge. That's massive for us, massive for this group. Yeah, I'm just absolutely delighted because I've backed this. Yes, I've been frustrated at times, but I've backed this team. I've backed this manager. I've backed what we're doing. And you know what? It's good to see that we're starting to get some fruits of our labour and, you know, like the hard work that there's been. I've seen a lot of kind of celebrating a draw narrative has been kind of doing the rounds on Twitter and whatnot. And yeah, I get it. If we were sort of a few years into this project, you'd be thinking, yeah, okay, that's not ideal. But not really. We shouldn't really be celebrating draws if we're a few years into it. But the fact is, Poch hasn't even had 15 league games in charge. There's been injuries galore. We've not even been able to play our best attacker in Nkunku. Our captain's only just really come back to full fitness. Persistently from the opening month, we've had those injuries. Players still finding their feet, and obviously the shambles of last season is still kind of fresh in the memory. So why shouldn't we, you know, enjoy a team that we're building in its early stages? You know, the people that are mocking it obviously have barely experienced any bad seasons being a Chelsea fan. So they will absolutely never get it. And do you know what? One, it's not every day you play against 12. Secondly, you know, we haven't lost against a traditional Big Six side this season. We're underdogs going into every game. If we start winning the games against the smaller teams, people, the big blocks, everyone would view us very, very differently. So, you know, I'm very excited to get back to that day, whenever that day is, to whatever current reality is. But you know, I'm hoping for a good season. But you know, if you can't enjoy this game today, then you need to give your head a bit of a wobble, because you know the performance was really good. Yes, there was a few defensive lapses, a few lapses in concentration, but the performance was good, guys. The performance was good, and I'm so happy to come away from that game having not lost, having given a really, really great account of ourselves. And that's all you can ask for. We gave a brilliant account of ourselves. The passion was there, the fight was there, the spirit, the mentality, everyone pulling in the same direction, heads weren't dropping. It was brilliant to see. It really, really was. By the way, guys, I've been rambling on for a little bit. Big up yourselves, big up everyone that's in the chat. Make sure you smash the likes, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new around here as well. Let's run those likes up. We need to be trying hitting at least 50 likes again tonight, so keep smashing that like button. It's free, it takes seconds. Don't freeload the content, guys. I would really appreciate it if you could smash the likes. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And as always, make sure you get involved in the chat. Let me get a few things in the chat and then we'll start going through some stuff. Happy with the point. That was never a penalty for City, in my opinion. Yet, we couldn't have this game pass by without an absolute shocker from Anthony Taylor and obviously the VAR official as well. That Jared Geezer was the same one that sent off Gusto against Aston Villa. So, yeah, we were bang up against it on the officiating side of things as well. Yeah, I'm pleased with a draw as well. We'd have taken a draw at the start of the game. And given the circumstances as well, given how well we played, and also given the fact that we were actually losing that game 4-3 with about 5 minutes to go, I don't really think anyone expected us to get a point out of that game. So it was fantastic. Yeah, look, of course, I don't want to focus too much on negatives, but you have to be, you have to be fair and balanced. I always feel I am fair and balanced. We've got to fix up on some of those loose defensive errors. We really, really do, because they could come back to cost us. We really came back from a goal 3 times against the best team in the world. Watching these last couple of weeks, he's been good. I always said this was going to take time. People. Yeah, totally agree. And that's been missing from Chelsea for a while now. We really haven't seen that for quite some time. So this has got to be a massive confidence boost for absolutely everyone, people. It really is. We really got 4 out of 6 points against Spurs and City. If you told me that after Brentford, I'd have yeah, exactly. This is the thing. Like, people don't realise there's going to be ups and downs and inconsistencies when you've got a new manager, a new team, a whole squad of new players. You're going to get those. And as I was saying earlier, against the big sides, we've done very well. It's the smaller games and the low block teams that once we can unlock that and work out how to break that down and start picking up points and winning those games, that's when we're going to start becoming a dangerous outfit and moving our way nicely up the table. Yes, Darmesh, big up, my bro. I hope you're good. I thought it was okay, mate. I thought there were times where he linked up play reasonably well. I thought he worked hard, and he was in the right place at the right time to pick up that goal. He was alert. People just say, "Oh, it's a tap in from a goalkeeping mistake per se." You still got to be there. You still got to anticipate, and you still got to put the ball in the back of the net. So look, I was pleased for him. 6 goals in 11 games now, just over 1 in 2, just over a 1 in 2 strike rate. I think he's done all right. 6 goals so far this season. I think we all would have taken that. So yeah, fair play to him. Fair play to him. The fans were as one today. Yeah, this is what I've always said about Stamford Bridge. For the big games, the atmosphere is great, and it's the best that Stamford Bridge has been for a long time. We struggle when it's the games against the lesser sides. That's where we don't really get the job done. I'll be honest. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time talking about that bald fraud, but yeah, he was shocking today. Absolutely dreadful. No surprise that there are a few awful decisions from him, but it's par from the course. He shouldn't have been given that game. He shouldn't be refereeing Chelsea games. But yeah, that's the PGML for you guys. That is it. This game has boosted my confidence for the season. Once Nkunku and Lavia return after the international break. Yeah, look, of course, we've got players coming back. We've got players coming back. That's going to be good. It's going to give us more options on the bench. It's going to give us better options from a starting lineup as well, potentially as well. So yeah, beautiful. The boys did us proud. Yeah, the boys did us proud today. They absolutely did. It's hard to say. I thought the Tottenham game was up there, but maybe we've just about trumped it. Yes, big up my guy. It was a great performance, but seems like our attack does well only when we're set up on the counter. Look, the low block thing is that's something that we still need to work out. I think we just got to be more clinical with taking our chances, because it's not like we're not creating chances against these low block teams. So, look, I think it's just a case of persevering, staying patient, and keep pushing on. It's not like we've played badly in those games. We just got to find a way of pushing, of kind of getting the job done, seeing it through. It's the Everton, Crystal Palace, and and I agree with this point. Like, we've played well against the better teams, and obviously I was had nerves about going into this run of fixtures. Of course I did, but in a strange way, and I said it at the time, I'd rather have this run of fixtures, difficult games against better teams, because we do better against better teams. I would have worried if we were playing, like, as you say here, Everton, Palace, Wolves, those sort of sides. If we had those kind of games all in a row, I actually think we would struggle more than the run that we're on right now. Here he is. Yes, big up my guy. I hope you're good, mate. Look, I don't think. Look, I don't think it's a lack of discipline. I think look, the penalty is never a penalty in a million years. I don't care what anyone says. It's never a penalty in a million years. Yes, look, of course, the marking for the Akanji goal non-existent. That's poor. Obviously, the Rodri one takes a massive deflection, and then that second Haaland one, I was up the other end. I couldn't really see, but yeah, it's not great to concede that. But look, I thought we controlled the game. I thought we were the better team. Yes, ultimately, a few lapses in concentration has cost us potentially a win. But to show that fight, to come back from a goal down on multiple occasions, that's not something you've seen from us. Not something you've seen from us on a regular basis. Attackers are now scoring again. We're finding we're finding the back of the net on a regular basis again as well. That has not been something we've been able to do for a long time. That's 8 goals in a week. When was the last time we did that? So yeah, look, I think there are positives. There are positives. I understand people view things in different ways, but if you can't be happy about this, then what can we be happy about? It's a shame it's 2 weeks wait, and I can't wait to get up to St James's Park in a couple of weeks. I'm honestly so excited to get up there and cheer the boys on again. But yeah, us fans are to be proud. Yeah, no, of course. No, Carlton, big up my guy. Appreciate your support. Did you? Do you know what, Rice? Sitting next to Alex and like thinking, oh fuck it, hell, this is going to be a tough one to come back from. But I always felt like there's always, and like people that watch football regularly will know this. Like no matter how long's left in a game, and once you get into sort of the injury time or the last 5 minutes or whatever, there is always one more chance. It's just the way it goes. There's always a chance. And luckily, we get the penalty, and Cole Palmer, ice in his veins, steps up, slots it. What a spot kick that was. And we come away with a 4-4 draw and a point that we thoroughly deserved. It would have been sickening, like a punch to the stomach to have walked away losing that. Yeah, Reece James was brilliant today. Like, the injuries are frustrating, but when he gives you those sort of performances, that's why you're prepared to put up with his fitness issues, because when he is fit and when he plays, he just gives you something that no other right back gives you. Ultimately, he is the best right back in the world. I think it's as simple as that. I'm not going to change my mind on it. He absolutely is the best right back in world football. There's no denying it. I don't understand Chris Pacific. I was a bit crazy draw at home in a game where nothing spoken about. No, of course, no. I don't think Pep wanted a 4-4 either. Sometimes football's just like that. Sometimes things go out the window. You get decisions against you that you shouldn't have got against you. It's football. It's crazy. I'd much rather watch that than us losing or whatever. But look, we've got to be positive because we've massively improved. This is big improvements considering we weren't even able to beat a top 6 side at all last season. Like, this season, to be unbeaten against City, Spurs, Arsenal and Liverpool and be the better side in all those games, that's big progress. So I think that this is a project. This is building. This is building blocks and whatnot. You've got to celebrate the small wins and the positives, because otherwise it's just constant negativity, and that doesn't get us anywhere. Have we still got a long way to go? Absolutely. But are there signs of us improving? 100%. Yes, big up my guy. What a game today. We deserve to win, and Cole Palmer is a keeper. If we sign off, yeah, look, a centre forward, and we're bang in there. A centre forward, and we are bang in there. I think half the goals they scored were not fair. Well, yeah, the penalty was never a penalty, and then the Rodri one's a deflection. What can you do about that? You just can't. Yeah. Again, the bridge was rocking. That's the best I've seen Stamford Bridge in a long time. So yeah, no, it was good to see that. It was absolutely good to see that for sure. I think the draws are fair in the end. Yeah, bro, we're playing against 12. Honestly, Taylor, absolute disgrace. Honestly, a disgrace. Guys, I will try and get through as many of these messages in the chat as I can to guarantee your message gets read out. You can use that super chat function, people, but I'll try and read as many as I can. But I do need to get on with a few things as well. Otherwise, I'll just be reading these comments out all evening. Yes, Wes, big up my guy. Today, a massive positive for me. Most thought we'd get slaughtered. Yeah, exactly. This is my point. Like, people are giving us no chance. We're a lot better than people actually think we are. Yes, the position on the table doesn't indicate that, but our performances this season have been very good, and we've just been let down by a lack of cutting edge. Stuart, big up my guy. Deserved even more than a point, but still entertaining VAR. And yeah, for sure. Yeah, look, I think Reece is in a position now where he's pretty much managing his own fitness. So yeah, he come off, didn't have much more to give. So yeah, that's why he was off. Gusto had a brilliant opportunity, probably should have scored. And ironically, if Reece had been in that position, then maybe he does stick that in the back of the net, and maybe we even end up winning that game. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Taylor again trying to rob us the game. I'm tired of being ref. Yeah, I hear it. We showed character today, and we needed that. Yeah, this is a massive thing, right? To be such a young team and show character in the face of adversity when you go 4-3 down with 5 minutes to go. You know, it would have been easy for us to shrink back into our shells and just retreat. But these young guys kept going. They kept going and kept going, and we got the rewards that our play absolutely deserved. Pochettino's fire is back. I don't think it went anywhere, but it absolutely is back. Guys, how many likes we on? We need to hit that 50 likes mark. We are on 32. Guys, need to hit the 50 likes. Keep smashing the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel as well if you are new round here. Let's dive into a few things. I want to just give a bit of perspective here as well, because I don't think people, you know, kind of fully understand this point that I'm about to make. And you can disagree with me if you want, but I think I'm right. Let's look at this, right? We've outplayed Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs, and Man City inside the first 12 games of a new Premier League season with a new coach, over 10 new players, constant injuries to key players. Our best attacker, arguably, in Christopher Nkunku, hasn't even played a minute for us. This is only Reece James's third start of the season, remember, guys. And we look like we've been coached by Poch and played with these same players for years, in my opinion. There's a clear plan, there's a clear identity. People know what they're doing. A lot of these players are so young still. A lot of them are so raw, and they're still dropping decent performances and posting good numbers. And for the first time in a long, long time, our attackers are actually scoring again, which is a big plus. And if this is how we're doing now, then I honestly think the league is going to have to be a little bit scared when we have more time together, and it will be scary. But it's not going to be scary for us, because I think since pre-season, you could see the ideas were there. You could see the patterns of play. We're not even at full strength yet. The future is really, really bright. And if people disagree with that, no problem if people disagree with that. But we absolutely, we are moving in the right direction. I try and be as balanced and as fair as I possibly can. I'll always try and be more positive than negative. Absolutely will. But people need to realize, guys, this is good. What we're onto something good here. We absolutely are. Proud of the team and seen a lot of negative on Enzo. On the Enzo point, I mean, classic Matt Law dropping an article slandering Enzo. Matt Law's gone down in my estimations a little bit. Look, he wasn't great today. Granted, he wasn't great today, but you know, the fact that he was still did reasonably well on a not a particularly good day, you know, goes to show that him and Caicedo are going to be really, really important. Yes, big up my guy. Yeah, mate. I was there for a while afterwards. Yeah, bit of a later one today, but yeah, glad you enjoyed the game, bro. It was a mad one. It was a mad one. Yeah, funds to spend. We're going to get a striker in January. Yeah, maybe. I think, look, if we can get a deal done, if there's a deal there to be done for a top striker, then yeah, absolutely. Charlie, I wish I could go to as many games as you. Atmosphere so undercooked, and it's given a. Well, no, it's not. I'll be honest, mate. I'm in a lucky position to go every week. Atmosphere. It's not going to look. The Stamford Bridge is not great. On the big games, it's brilliant, but in the lesser games, it absolutely isn't great. It's fair to criticize the atmosphere. Yes, Chose till I die. Big up. Hope you're good, bro. Let me bring up something what Pochettino posted on Instagram after the game. Special messages are extremely proud and happy of the players for the attitude and results they have produced in 2 difficult fixtures this week. It is really satisfying to go to an international break with this feeling. Although I prefer we have another game more sooner. Slightly shite English there. We want to build something special at Chelsea, and this is exactly the way we want the players to perform and feel. Already this season, we have had some high and low moments, and the players are showing everyone the capacity they have to compete with any side. Thank you, everyone, for continuing to show such a great support for the team. And a few round of applause emojis from the captain, legend himself. Yeah, look, I think Poch gets it. I like him. I think he's a great guy. It's clear what he's trying to do. Yes, we've got to improve more. No one's disputing that. We absolutely have to improve more. But yeah, look, it's brilliant. Do you know what? It's so good again to go to Chelsea games and come away feeling positive and feeling happy and seeing that the guys are putting a shift, giving it their all. Because yeah, last season was really tough. You know, going all over the place. So and being shit and knowing you're going to lose and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, mad. What a difference! What a difference it makes! What a difference it makes! You know, I just can't believe kind of what I saw. I think like let's get into this game and let's kind of try and break it down a bit. Let's try and break this game down a bit because I mean it was crazy, but I think everyone deserves credit. Everyone deserves credit. Oh, mate, there's always time to come and say hi, bro. Like, if you ever see me or anything, mate, just come and say hello. Even if we're doing the filming, they're not. But even if it's not started or anything, bro. Next time, mate, come and say hi. Always a pleasure to meet people that support the channel and like the work that I do. So yeah, for everyone that does come and say hi, greatly appreciated. Great to meet up with you people. And yeah, mate, feel free to come and say hi. Feel free to come and say hi. Honest opinion, this season is a building block, and we will finish a lot higher than we expected. Well, look, I put us down for top 5, and I'm gonna stick with my prediction of top 5. That's what I'm going with. Went to Forest this season, it was rubbish, but then once we do well, it's great again. Yeah, no, it's hard. What's all this crap going on here? Mad people saying Jackson is not good. He's only 1 goal behind Watkins. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, people don't apply context. Like, Jackson's got 6 goals. Yeah, it's like he's done well. He's done well. Like, I really don't see. I don't know why people are getting on Jackson's case. He's had a good start to the season. Yes, he went through a difficult run of games, but I think he's done well. Like, to have 6 goals in 11, that's decent. Like, why are we criticizing that? Like, how many more should he have? 6 goals in 11. Like, I don't see the problem. I really don't see the problem. But yeah, I don't know why people are coming for him. I really don't. Poch is low key helping with our team mentality. Yeah, mate, I agree. The mentality has been a big issue for a long time at Chelsea. Players' heads dropping and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's a mad one. Like, is this the kind of the culture almost has needed to be reset at the club. You almost feel like the cultures need to be resetted. But yeah, look, we're almost starting from scratch. We kind of are starting from scratch, but yeah, what like we've got to start from the bottom, and the only way is up. And we are coming. We are coming, people. That's what people need to realize, that we are absolutely coming. We're on our way. Reece James was brilliant today. He was really good. And again, on this point as well, like, I'm gonna bring this up on the screen, actually, guys, because I think this is important on Nicholas Jackson, because he's getting unfair stick here, and I just want to back. I want to back my guy, because he's getting stick. People are saying he's not doing that well, but only. Right, let me bring this up on the screen now because I want to bring this point home about Jackson. I really do because I think it's unfair the criticism that he's getting. I really do think it's unfair. So let me just get that comment off the screen. So look, so far only Haaland, Salah, Bowen, and Callum Wilson have got more goals than Nicholas Jackson. So please tell me how he's not doing that well. He's got the same amount of goals as Isaac, Hwang Hee-chan at Wolves. He's one behind Wilson. He's 2 goals behind Son, and Bowen, who everyone waxes lyrical about, says they're amazing, they're doing really well, and they're very good players and deserve the plaudits. But Jackson's 2 goals behind him. Only 5 players have scored more goals than him this season, and I just feel that he's coming in for unnecessary stick. I really do. So I'm gonna stick up for him here. I really am. I think when Nkunku is back match fit, we will have a massive second half of this season. Let's hope so. People said Poch didn't want Chelsea to win. Yeah, it's mad, mate. Next question is: do we really need a striker? No, we do. I don't want us to start doing this thing again where we think when we feel like we don't need a striker. We absolutely do need a striker. I know I'm sticking up for Jackson here, but we still do need a striker. Let's hope so, bro. Let's hope so. I'm not thinking about next season now. I don't think he was non-existent. I thought he was all right today. Obviously, people view things in a different way, and that's fine. But I didn't think he was that bad today. I mean, maybe it's looked different on the TV than it did to the stadium, but I really didn't think he was too bad. Jackson's been playing every game after his surgery, and people are still not appreciating him. Yeah, look, he's not. All I want to say is here, like, there's room for improvement for sure. He's still rough around the edges. There's still things that he doesn't do particularly well, but let's give this a bit of perspective here. He's got 6 goals in 11 Premier League games, and only 5 have scored more goals than him. And he's only 2 goals behind being the 3rd top scorer in the league this season. So, why is there so much criticism for him? I just don't get it. It really baffles me. It really does baffle me. What a game out of Seal was amazing. My voice is gone. We need to kick on from here. Gallagher, my man of the match. We need a song about him. I mean, I don't know what song we can get. I mean, the Conor Gallagher. That's good. Now, that works. Simple, straight to the point. Does its job. Yes, big up my guy. I've been through a lot in the last days. Yeah, we do deserve this. You know, given everything we've been through over the last year, we can't celebrate these moments. Then what are we doing? What are we doing? It's mad. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, mad. I mean, what a guy he is. A phenomenal performance again from him. He's an absolute Rolls Royce, a phenomenal defender. What a guy he is. Absolutely love Thiago Silva. Once Nkunku gets back, he will do even better. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I just wanted to make that point about Jackson because I just think I've been seeing a bit of unfair stick coming in for him. I really have. Guys, I also feel that we can make 100 likes tonight. So what are we on at the moment? 47 people. Let's get this to 50 likes as quickly as possible. There's 58 of you in the building. So let's run it up. Let's run it up. Come on, people. Run those likes up. Let's get over 50. Let's try and get this as close to 100 likes as we can. And please smash the subscribe button as well if you are new around here. But please help me out, guys. Sunday night, bringing you the content. Love interacting with you guys. Another crazy game. Please just do me a couple of favors. Smash the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe, guys. That would be greatly appreciated as well. What else have we got going on here? Yes, big yourself up. Big up from Indonesia. Big up to all the Chelsea fans in Indonesia. I think, is the under-17s World Cup in Indonesia at the moment, I think. I haven't actually had a look at that, but yeah, I think that is there. But yeah, big up to Indonesia. Big up to Indonesia. 3 points Old Trafford is a must right next month. Yeah, it is. I'm not really thinking that far ahead. Can't wait to get up to Newcastle. Silva is majestic. Yeah, he is. think Chelsea playing better this season. Like the last season was fucking awful. For sure. I want to bring my family to watch a game in the new year. Do you have any idea where I can purchase tickets? I live in Ireland. I'm not a member and I don't have a season ticket. I can't really think off the top of my head. I'm not. It's quite high. If you haven't got a season ticket or you're not a member, bro, follow me. If you got social media, let me know. Let me know in the chat if you've got socials. Send me a message on there if you do, and I'll have a look round and see if I can find any. I'll send you a message, mate. Send me a message on socials, and I'll get back to you because I can't really think off the top of my head now whilst I'm doing this. But yeah, if you've got my social media, mate, just drop me a message. Our fitness levels are so much higher than last season. Yeah, I mean that was the one thing that Lampard was good for, identifying that we were shite in our fitness. Nico costs 30 mil. We should be getting no question whatsoever. What you prefer? Yeah, no, bro. I hear you. I hear you. Palmer is a top player. Top player. Yeah, me too. What else have we got going on? Bro, I heard he was still in Reece James's pocket. Hasn't been seen since. Still in Reece's pocket. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I always stuck by Silva. Always stuck by him. But anyway, guys, we've been going half hour. I've not really touched on any of the main talking points in terms of obviously the lineup itself. No complaints there. Levi Cole is obviously missing with a slight shoulder problem. It was more of a precaution than anything else. But yeah, obviously Disasi partnered Silva and Cucurella obviously played at left back. But other than that, the team was the same team that played against Tottenham. So I had no issues with that. I thought we started the game pretty well. We had a few opportunities. Obviously, the first major talking point was obviously the penalty. That was an absolute disgrace. An absolute disgrace. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I mean, Carragher himself at the time said that this isn't right. No, this isn't right. The VAR has looked at the end of the tussle. He needs to look at the start. This is very harsh. Absolutely agreed there. It was a dreadful decision. Do you know what? Like, do you know what the biggest indication is, though, guys? Like, you go off player reaction. You know where players react in a way that they think they've been wronged and it should be a penalty. No one reacted at all. No Chelsea players, no City players. No City players even appealed for the penalty. There was complete shock that the penalty was even given in the first place. Like it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Like I just don't understand how that's given. I mean, I don't get why referees have not cottoned on to what Haaland does. He starts the tug. And then the defender goes to tug back, and then a foul gets given against the defenders. So yeah, it's a mad one. It's a mad one. Like I don't know why refs haven't cottoned on to what he's doing. I really just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like it was absolute BS penalty. We couldn't have a game with Anthony Taylor reffing us where we didn't get fucked over. It was mad. Like I just couldn't believe it. But obviously it was way too good to be true, as is always the case, people. Way too good to be true on that front. That Taylor couldn't just have a quiet game. But yeah, I mean, it's just the way it goes, isn't it? It's just the way that it goes. But I thought that was really harsh. But we get back into it pretty much straight away. And as Tony said here, a real surprise that we didn't fold after going a goal down. We could have easily heads could have dropped, and we could have ended up going a couple goals down. But we absolutely didn't. We absolutely didn't. So yeah, it's credit to how we reacted. Silva was brilliant for that goal. A great header. Nice to see a corner actually beat the first man as well for a change. That isn't often a regular occurrence. Posh let the ref have it. Yeah, no, he did. City were rattled, diving and begging for the penalty. They were. Would I have to be a member all season to go? No, not to see it. No, not necessarily. But if you wanted to buy tickets on the website, then you do have to be a member at least. But if you try and buy them through other avenues, which there are, then you don't necessarily have to be a member, but you might end up obviously paying more money that way. But yeah, obviously 1-1. We go 2-1 up. Mistake from Vardiol defensively. Reece James capitalizes on that, cuts it across, and Sterling's there to turn it away for 2-1. Disappointing thing was obviously going in 2-2 at the break. It's just such poor marking for the goal. Like no one's picking him up. No one's picking him up at all. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it at all. I just wanted to go back, to this penalty thing and just bring up Jamie Carragher's comments on the screen because I think it's fair. I think it's important here, saying that Cucurella initially is tight and aggressive with Haaland, but Haaland also grabs hold of him. This is not the right decision because VAR wasn't looking at the start of the tussle. He's got hold of his shirt, which allows him to get in front, and then he goes down. That's not right. Yeah, I absolutely agree. And the fact he obviously got booked for it as well was a disgrace. Like, I just wanted to, sorry, I know I've slightly flip-flopped here. But I thought Cucurella was brilliant today. You know, having played literally 3/4 of the game on a yellow card up against Phil Foden. Like, he was superb today. Absolutely brilliant, Cucurella. And he's been so good this season. And he thoroughly deserves to be playing at left back. And, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what happens after the international break, who drops out of the team, who's going to be in the back four, because Cucurella right now deserves to be in that back four. No questions asked. Cucurella should be in that team. He should be one of the first team sheets, first team names on the sheet. First names on the team sheet, sorry. Not first team names on the sheet. I don't know what the fuck I was saying there. Yeah, he's been absolutely superb. He was hard done by there, but, you know, he didn't let his head drop. He defended superbly against Foden. Just another brilliant performance. I mean, now starting to see the Marc Cucurella that we paid that money for, and how good a player he actually is. I believed in Cucurella. I backed him. And you know what? We're starting to see we're starting to see the rewards and, you know, the trust that Poch has put into him. My mate, just send me a message on Twitter. I'll just put my handle, mate. Just follow me and send me a message on Twitter, and I'll get back to you. I'll probably get back to you in the morning or something. But yeah, mate, send me a message. That's my Twitter. Anyway, yeah, shameless plug, guys. If anyone wants to follow my Twitter account at CharliePatrick0 in the chat right now, if anyone else wants to follow me, then feel free to do so. Yeah. Anyway, but Cucurella was brilliant. So yeah, I mean, look, he's not as good going forward, but defensively, he's very, very sound. He's really, really good defensively. He really is. Yeah, exactly. Perhaps he played the whole game on a yellow. Again, look, Thiago Silva, fucking unbelievable again today. Unbelievable again today. I mean, what a player he is. Every time, like, whenever I don't know why people were questioning him. I just don't understand. You know, and this was him on Twitter earlier tonight. Fight until the end. This is Chelsea. I mean, look what it means to them. Jackson, Gallagher, Silva. Silva was really good today. He was really good today. He was brilliant. Again, he's a Chelsea legend. It's as simple as that. This man is an absolute legend. He loves this football club. You know, he gives his all every time he puts a shot. I don't think people quite realise this guy's 39, almost 40 years of age, and he is performing to a top level week in, week out. He's an absolute Rolls Royce. Absolute Rolls Royce. Absolute Rolls Royce, 100%. Yeah, it will be a sad day. I don't want to think about that day now. Both centre backs played great. Yeah, no, they did. They did. But like, this is what I was saying earlier. Like, let's be real, right? One goal conceded, a penalty that wasn't a penalty, nothing to do with the centre backs. Second goal, all right, it's dog shit marking. No one's picking up a Kanji. Rodri goal's a deflection, and the third goal, yeah, I haven't actually watched any of the game back, any of the highlights back. His son captains the Chelsea youth team. Yeah, like father, like son. It was a great header. Look, Enzo wasn't great today. I just think the last couple of weeks he's looked really tired. He's looked really tired. And you can tell that. I mean, the last thing he needs now is a long flight to South America, but it is what it is. Silver and 1 year extension. Yeah. Third. Yeah, I haven't seen it back. I haven't seen it back, obviously, and I was down the other end of the pitch as well to where that goal went in. So yeah, I've not seen it back, but yeah, if it is that, then it was that. Oh, I didn't realise. I thought it was a Gallagher corner. Did Palmer take that corner, or did Palmer flick it on? I didn't realise that. We were getting nervous at that point. I knew it was coming. We must iron this out. Yeah, look, I think we will iron it out. You know, there's always going to be a few teething issues, but yeah, I think we absolutely will iron this out. But I mean, look, there's just so many positives to take. But then to go down 3-2 straight away, yeah, I thought it was because it was direct. It was direct from a corner. I did think it was Gallagher. It was Gallagher's corner. I didn't think it was Palmer's. But yeah, I mean, yeah, good to get obviously Silva another goal, become Chelsea's oldest. Enzo was hurt in a Tottenham game. Was he though? Because he come off early in that game. It was a precaution, wasn't it? He kind of signalled something with his ankle or something. But look, he's looked a bit off it the last couple of weeks. I think he needs a rest. Obviously, he did just become a dad again for the second time. It's probably not really conducive to performing well on the pitch. St James's Park will be rocked. Yeah, I can't wait for that game either. I can't wait. I love going up to Newcastle. It's a great place to watch your football. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, they were. Palmer was superb today. Absolutely superb. I'll tell you what, let's talk about Cole Palmer. Obviously, Nicholas Jackson gets the goal for 3-3. And then obviously the Rodri one, what can you do? And then we get the penalty. Broja fouled in the box. It's a clear pen. And yeah, Cole Palmer. That's 4 from 4 now that Palmer has scored from the spot. He's been absolutely ice cold. He's just got something different about him. You know, he's got something different about him. He's a top player. I mean, at the time we weren't sure, but I mean, this guy, honestly, I just run out of words to describe him. Carragher was saying on Palmer, what a penalty under that pressure against the keeper who knows him so well, and he finds that top corner. The arrogance that lad has got, football arrogance. You're not saying that whole world will feel like they are watching him, friends and family, probably City fans. 4-4 feels right. Nobody should be a loser in this game. And I think that's fair as well. Whilst, you know, we would have absolutely deserved the win. City probably would have deserved the win. But the draw on balance probably would have been the right result. But the arrogance that Palmer's got, the coolness to step up from the spot, the composure, the way that he just seems to absorb pressure is, I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, what a guy is. And, you know, people talk about Maddison as potentially signing of the window, and rightly so. But I actually think Cole Palmer is right up there in the top 3, right up there in the top 3 in terms of signings. I mean, official man of the match today. Everything goes through him. He's the playmaker. He's honestly, I cannot believe how good this guy is. He hasn't had a bad minute. He hasn't had a bad minute in a Chelsea shirt. He really hasn't. I just can't believe how well he's done. I just did not expect him to have this impact this quickly. I really didn't. It's quite something. It is quite something. It's been a brilliant start. I think he's got 4 goals for us. Are they all from the spot? Burnley, Arsenal, Spurs, and then today. Yeah, they'll be all from the penalty spot. But do you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, it really doesn't matter. But Palmer, Palmer saying himself, I won't say I work on. He told Sky after the game, I won't say I work on penalties because I don't. I just trusted in my ability. First time I played against City, I have great respect for the club I spent 15 years at. It was great to see some friends. I mean, Palmer was just, I mean, seriously, he's only been here for a few months, but I don't know. It's weird. I'm not really sure why. You're sort of looking at it, you think, well, why did City sell him? I think, look, obviously Cole wanted to leave, but yeah, it's mad. It's absolutely crazy. It was a huge moment. What a player he is. I mean, I think he's absolutely our best. He's our best signing in years. Like, I honestly think he's a main man. He's literally, I think he's our main man at the moment. And he is absolutely that guy. He is that guy, people. Again, let me just stop sharing that and bring this up on the screen. But do you know what? I cannot wait to see what we've got here. So that's a cold photo as well with that blue flare that they chucked on the pitch. Cole Palmer registered more successful passes into the final third than any other player for Chelsea or Man City. So the most most successful passes into the final third. He just makes things happen. He always looks to make things happen. Cole Palmer's so good and he is better than, well, yeah, for sure. When it was 2-3, I said it's going to end up 5 or something. They were all over us. Thankfully, we escaped conceding 2. Yeah. Everything was happening from Cole Palmer. Yeah, I'm so excited. He's such a nice young lad as well. Like, I met him. I was lucky enough to meet him at a training ground. Had a small chat with him. This wasn't that long after he actually signed for the club. He's settling in well. He likes it, and he just looks like he's a top guy. Yeah, he absolutely does. And to think, we've got him tied down for many years to come. He's going to be one of the faces of this Chelsea project. He's a brilliant player. He really is. Well, it probably is Gallagher maybe, but Palmer is obviously right up there. Yeah, do you know what? It's going to be crazy when you think about it. Sterling or Mudryk on the left, and Nkunku playing in the 10, Palmer on the right, or Nkunku up top, Gallagher, Palmer, Mudryk. So we're going to start having really good options. Yeah, the solo goal was so close today, that solo goal. It would have been amazing, but luckily he did manage to get onto the score sheet. Onto the score sheet, and it's all good. Enzo hasn't been 100% since. Excuse me. No, he hasn't. He hasn't looked the same at all. I don't think you can drop him more. He has to be in the squad, and yeah, I agree. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that Nkunku Palmer link up is gonna hit differently, guys. It absolutely is. The team united today. Let's go, Chelsea Lions. Yeah. Nkunku coming back soon. Yeah, exactly. So many messages coming in. Palmer is my favourite player next to Caicedo. Fair. But yeah, look, Palmer was brilliant today. He really was. I just think the overall main thing, guys, is just so many positives to take. So many positives from this performance. And yeah, it's kind of a mad one. But Palmer again, brilliant. Sterling was good today. Everyone was really good today. I thought, again, as I said earlier, Enzo was slightly off it, but like, to be fair, we were fantastic. We were absolutely fantastic today, and there's no denying it. We are absolutely going in the right direction. We really are. We really are. I mean, let me just bring this up because I think it's important to just to remember this. We bought Cole Palmer and Strasbourg for 105 mil and sold Mount and Havertz for 110. Always remember. And that is it, people. Always remember that. Always remember that. We managed to get Cole Palmer and a whole football club for 5 million less than we sold Mount and Havertz for. Absolutely brilliant. And we just need to remember that, guys. Make sure you never forget that. If we play like that after an international break, Newcastle, Brighton, Man U will all be wins. I mean, it doesn't quite work like that, but it certainly gives us a much, much better chance. Guys, by the way, let's try and get this to 70 likes. We need 8 more likes to hit 70. There's still 42 of you locked in, which is greatly appreciated. Please, please, please smash the likes on the stream and obviously subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. So let's try and get this up to 70 likes if we can, people. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Yeah, Whisper Richards turned up this week, and Carney also coming back as well. I think people aren't deeping. Like, we've got Carney to come back, who's massive. We've got Nkunku to come, Lavia to come. We've got Ben Chilwell to return at some point as well. I would take point for this game. Yeah, out of the 5 fixtures we have played, the hardest 2 so far. It's hard to say. Going to Newcastle is tough. They're very good at home. So going to St James's Park isn't easy. It absolutely isn't. It's just whether we can break down low blocks at Newcastle. I don't know if Newcastle will play deep. It depends what players they've got coming back from injury. But that, we absolutely can. We absolutely can beat these. We really can beat Newcastle. But anyway, what was I going to move on to? Yeah, I just think in general, people, there's so many positives to take from this. I'll tell you what. I want to give some credit to the captain, because I thought he was outstanding today. He was absolutely brilliant. These are the games that you want him for. The reason why he sort of put up with his fitness issues, because when he does play, he gives you excuse me, he gives you so much, guys. He really does. So look, in 64 minutes, Reece James registered more successful tackles than any other player for either Chelsea or City. Doku didn't get a sniff, and he absolutely didn't. He didn't get a sniff at all. Reece was brilliant today, getting forward down that right-hand side, defending well, had Doku locked up. Yeah. And this is what, look, Gusto is very capable, and he's done well for us this season. But for as good as Gusto is, you do not get from Gusto what you get from Reece James. You simply don't. You just simply don't get that. And yeah, I thought it was fantastic. I really do thought he was great today. Another huge plus, just his 3rd start of the season. Yeah, just his 3rd start of the season, actually. So, he's building his fitness, and just think how good he can actually become, guys, this season. How much better he can get for us. It's good. Obviously he'll be disappointed, but it's good that he's not going to the international break. It really is good that he's not doing that. So yeah, I mean, it's massive. It's massive. What's going on here? Yeah, anyway. I just what's going on there? There to say Chelsea beat MC today. Well, we almost did. Happy for Reece James. Yeah, that's what I was on about. The England thing. Obviously, he would have wanted to go, but I think, for managing his fitness and kind of where he's currently at right now, it was best for him. It was best for him not to go. I really do think that. I think it's going to be more beneficial for him to get a couple of weeks' work under his belt, more building that fitness more, not go away traveling, not go away. So I don't even know how much he would have played. I know that kind of sounds mad, but Southgate seems to prefer Walker and Trippier. I'm sure Reece probably would have got some minutes here or there, but ultimately, yeah, it's good that he's going in a. He's not going, and he can focus on continuing to build his fitness back up at Cobham. That for me is the most important thing, guys. That is absolutely the most important thing. But yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, what can we say? What can we say? Another big mention. If you told me Mark Correa would be pocketing Phil Foden last year, well, it wasn't just Foden, but he pocketed Bukayo Saka as well. So if you told me that Cucurella would have pocketed Saka and Foden this season, I would have, I wouldn't have believed you at all. How come Enzo came off around 6 minutes? I don't think he was that good today. He wasn't awful, but he wasn't amazing. Certainly didn't have his best game. But ultimately, like there's room for improvement. I just think he's looked a bit tired the last few weeks, in my opinion. Kind of needs a break. Definitely needs a break. But look, it's good. Things are going well. Things are absolutely going well. What else are we looking at here? Brilliant news. Reece can be focused on his full fitness. Yeah, I totally agree on that. But yeah, look, Reece was great today. He really was. You know, a proper captain's performance from Reece James. And what he gives you, like, it's so important. It's so important to the team. He's so good. I mean, 64 minutes. He's not even fully fit yet. Premier League should be scared. He's not even fully fit. I mean, Reece locked down one of the best 1v1 wingers in the league. Sterling scoring again and was good performance. Jackson delivered in another key moment. Gallagher was setting the tone for the press. Great header from Silva. Bro, winning us the penalty. Palmer with another great finish from the spot. Like, you can't not be happy with the players today, guys. You just can't not be happy with these players, because they were all superb. They really were. They really were fantastic. No denying it, guys. Absolutely no denying that they were all superb. It's yeah, I can't quite believe it. It almost feels like we're beginning to arrive, people. We are beginning to arrive, and this project was going to take time, but we are beginning to arrive, guys. There's more to come. He is the best right back in world football. He absolutely is. He absolutely is. He made more successful tackles, 5, than any other player on the pitch in the first half, and no one created more chances than Reece as well. Do you know what as well? Vinicius Jr. and I think Rafael Leao both said that Reece James was the hardest player they've ever played against. People were saying that Doku was going to cook him, and Doku was going to, because he got 4 assists and a goal against fucking Bournemouth. People were saying he was going to get pocketed. He got him booked for diving, and he got an assist. Best in the world. Simple as that. Reece James, best in the world, guys. No, it's not even a conversation. Best in the world, hands down. Hands down, best in the world, people. It really is that simple, guys. People, 5 more likes to hit 70 likes. Let's try and smash our way to 70. It's really important. Please, if you've not liked the stream, please like the stream, guys. It's really important. Boost the content to more people. So please do make sure you do that, guys. Make sure you do that. It's really important. Run it up to 70 if we can. Please run it up to 70 if we can, people. I don't want to hear Trent. No, look, I absolutely agree. I mean, Trent's probably got a better delivery and maybe a better free kick or whatever, but generally speaking, as overall package, Reece, I think, is better than Trent. I absolutely agree on that front. Completely agree on that front that he is better than him. But it's like people forget we lost the last. Yeah, exactly. We lost the last 6 in a row, and we haven't even scored. We didn't even score a goal against them. Literally, these goals today against City were the first time we've scored against them since Porto. First time since Porto we've scored against them. That's mad. Like, I don't think people realise how big of a step we've taken today. Not only by scoring, but by coming back, by acquitting ourselves very, very well. But yeah, Reece James, props to him. He was absolutely brilliant today. I mean, I'm going to bring up the table now. Let's have a look at the table, people. Let me zoom out a touch on this. and just kind of see where we're at heading into this international break. So next up, obviously, we know that we've got Newcastle away. So look, we're still 10th. You can just about see us there, still 10th. But having said that, we have now got only one loss in our last 5. How have West Ham got more points than us? Fucking hell. But anyway, look, that was a big point today. Massive point. Got Newcastle away next. That's going to be tough. But look, we're in a half decent. We are in a half decent position here, people. We obviously, that Newcastle game is going to be crucial. If we can win that, then we move on to 19, a point behind them. Look, we still got a little bit of a way to go. We do know that, but I think it was really, really important not to lose this game. Massively important not to lose this game. Spurs have got difficult games coming up. They've got Aston Villa. They've got Man City as well. So look, Tottenham could easily be losing 4 in a row. Make no mistake about it. And everyone goes on about Spurs, right? But they're not actually like they've dropped to 4th now. They're only a point ahead of Aston Villa anyway. So, and they meet Aston Villa in their next game. So yeah, it is kind of a mad one. I mean, look, 12 games played, we've got 4 of each, 4 wins, 4 draws, 4 losses. Not ideal, the 4 draws. This is what I mean. Like, Man United are at 5 points clear of us, but they've lost more games than us. But the problem is they either win or lose. It's the draws that kill you. I think I was saying this the other day. Draws can actually be worse, really, because you could draw 3 games and win 1 and lose 2. And you would be on the same amount of points. So is that like these draws? You've got to cut these out. Haaland getting 2 goals without playing well. Yeah, he's a handful. He's obviously I think he's the best centre forward on the planet, hands down. Not even a conversation to be had about that. He is brilliant. He is absolutely that guy. He's great. There's no point denying it. He is great. I mean, look, we could be above Spurs soon potentially. You never know. Yeah, I went through that earlier. It was an absolute joke. Never a penalty in a million years. But I mean, what can you do when the level of officiating is as it is when they're so incompetent? It's hardly a surprise, is it? But it absolutely was never a penalty in a million years. But yeah, also we've got Newcastle away next. Like, we've done well so far. We've done well to get those 4 points that we've got from these 2 games this week. That's been absolutely crucial to what we've been doing. Absolutely massive. So yeah, so important, guys, and we've managed to get those points. We're on 16 points. We're 10 points off Spurs now. 10 points off Spurs, which, okay, is not a great position to be in, but things are looking better than we expected them to be. 10 points off, so we're 10 points off 4th, and 9 points off 5th. Not dreadful, but obviously we do need to continue winning games. It's as simple as that. For all the positives today, for everything that we've done well so far, we do absolutely need to continue to pick up the points and winning games. But this again will be another huge confidence boost. Monday night was a huge confidence boost. Tonight, massive confidence boost for the team, for the squad. All really big, all massive. So I think there's lots to be positive about for the future. Absolutely lots to be positive about. So yeah, we just got to keep pushing, people. We got to keep pushing, iron out these individual mistakes, or these defensive mistakes that we're making, the sloppiness. 5 points out of Arsenal, Spurs, and City didn't seem. No, if you said to me after we lost to Villa, after we lost to Forest, after we lost to Brentford, if you said to me that we'd beat Spurs and say to me that we should have won all 3 of those games, but we beat Spurs and we got a point against Arsenal and City, then yeah, you would have taken that. You wouldn't have seen that coming. You wouldn't have thought it would even be possible. But It absolutely has been possible. What we do need to go on, we do need to go on a run now where we're winning. Like, we need to go on a run where we probably win 3 or 4 games on the spin. That's what's missing. We need to go on a run 3 or 4 games where we win on the spin, and then you start really pushing yourself up the table, pushing yourself obviously back into contention. But that's what we're missing now, is a consistent run of wins. We're showing we can perform against the big teams. We're showing fight. We're showing desire. We're showing good mentality. Then the thing we need to do next is go on a run now where we do win 3 or 4 in a row. That's going to be really, really important. We also got back-to-back league wins with Burnley and Fulham, but where we need to string 3 wins together as soon as possible. Whether that's Newcastle, Brighton, and Man United, then hopefully those can be the 3 games. Guys, keep smashing that like button. By the way, we need 3 more likes to hit 70 likes. I'm going to round this one out very shortly. 3 more likes for 70, guys. There's definitely 3 of you in here that haven't hit the like button, so please do that, people. It'd be brilliant to hit the 70 likes mark, guys. Really do need to do that. Spurs, Villa, United, Newcastle, Brighton, West Ham, all very beatable. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've got United, Newcastle, and Brighton coming up in our next few, so we can hopefully get 9 points from those, or at least 7. We need to be winning. But I still think Champions League is doable. I really do. And I'm not going to change my mind on that either. I'm not going to change my mind on it. Champions League is still very doable. But Europe obviously has to be the aim. I think we will get Europe, but it needs to be the Champions League for this group of players. I thought Disasi was decent today. I thought he was good fight, good desire. He's got leadership qualities. He's a warrior. Yeah, I thought he was good today. It's going to be tough for Cole to get back in now. I know that sounds mad, but we've got competition for places. Loads of players are playing well. So, yeah, it is what it is, isn't it, guys? But, yeah, people, I am going to round this one out now. Big up to everyone that's tuned in this late on a Saturday night, on a Sunday night. It is massively appreciated. 1 more like for 70 likes, guys. Please smash the like button. Let's get that to 70 likes. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. As always, people, greatly appreciated. Please make sure you check out the Matchday vlog as well on the channel now if you've not already. It's another good one. So please head over there, watch the Matchday vlog, smash a like on it. It's greatly appreciated, all the support from everyone. But yeah, guys, smash the likes on the way out. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, as always. Another crazy game for Chelsea. A 4-4 draw with Man City. Great fight and desire shown by the boys. Light at the end of the tunnel. We are building something. Good things are coming. We just got to keep the faith, stay patient. It's the international break now. Back again, Newcastle on the 25th. But guys, loads of content coming over the international break. Stay tuned to the channel tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. 5 things we learned will be dropping on the channel, pre-recorded video. And I might be live tomorrow night there. Guys, don't go anywhere. Obviously, loads of content coming over the international break. Thanks for your support. Smash the likes on the way out. Subscribe to the channel. Big yourselves up, everyone. I hope you enjoy what's left of your weekend, or you had a good weekend. 4-4 draw. The Chelsea are coming. We are building something special. Up the Chelsea, and peace out, people.